you'll always remember him, the guy who chased the BBC reporter, supposedly claiming to represent the anti-lockdown movement. And as you can see from the images, what they wanted to do is give someone like this guy the opportunity to make us all look bad. Yeah, he's carrying the gin and tonic there while he's shouting obscenities at the BBC reporter. It's all staged, but that's what they want you to think. Yeah, anti-lockdown movement guy, gin and tonic, the kind of guy who literally writes the words "obey" in red colouring on his forehead. Yeah, that's the kind of guy they wanted you to think represents the anti-lockdown movement. So I started looking into him and found more and more evidence and footage about this guy, leading us to believe that he's just another crisis actor who's hired to go to the protests, get involved in these kind of events, make us look bad, and they get paid to do so. Okay, so let's have a look at some other footage of this guy that I've managed to find, and what you'll see is it looks even worse. Okay, because basically they were building up his legend to get him to the point where they would then put him in this event where he supposedly harasses the BBC reporter. Okay, 24th of October, so months and months ago. Here we find him, dressed in a camouflage top. Just watch his behaviour now, alright? There's so much to see in this actual footage, but we're looking at him. Look, he's acting like a total raving lunatic. I'll rewind in case you didn't see it. On the right hand side, wearing the camo, is the guy who they say was harassing the BBC reporter. Here he is in October, basically acting like the classic agent provocateur. He's a discreditor. He's there to discredit. Okay, he's there to make the anti-lockdown movement look bad, and he does not represent us. So now you've seen him, you're obviously going to see who's next to him, aren't you? And if you're subscribed to this channel, then you'll know this guy very well. And it's someone we refer to as Tapman for obvious reasons. And how funny that he just happens to be with this guy who is world famous for chasing the BBC reporter. There's at least 3 actors there that have been used in other events. So look at the guy in the camo, the guy who chased the BBC reporter. He's right there next to Tapman. Again, someone who incites violence. Someone who is very famous for basically making us look bad. Another discreditor. So you have 2 discreditors working right next to each other in this staged event. Alright? You have Tapman and you have G&T guy. Yeah, the guy in camo who was harassing the BBC reporter holding a gin and tonic. Look, there's Daz Kelly. You see him there in police blue, and he's so dedicated to the cause that he will literally lie on the floor so that he can get footage of someone getting fake arrested. Doesn't do anything about it, no. If it was real, he doesn't do anything about it. No, what he does is he just makes a massive effort just to film it because, you know, there's not enough people filming now, are there? You know. What did you do when the new order came in? Oh, well, I filmed it and did absolutely nothing. I allowed it to come in because I was part of it. That's basically what you're going to say to your... Well, you won't have any grandkids, Daz Kelly. I pretty much guarantee that. And look how he makes fuss. Look, police, look what you're doing. Look. And it's funny, isn't it? Because you're just there to make it look like you're one of us and you're filming because you're a concerned citizen. But like I said, if you're really concerned, you'd actually do something instead of just hide behind your camera, which is no use to anyone. You've only got 2 subscribers on your YouTube channel, so what's the point? So, like I said, there you go. Tapman and the camo guy. And then look at the guy with the anonymous mask, yeah? Look at his shopping bag, yeah? Have you ever seen anyone looking more like a bloody actor? So he's got an anonymous mask, he's got a shopping bag with pears all over it. Oh, and he's got a flag with a cryptocurrency on it. You're an absolute actor, mate. Don't even deny it. And you got looks like you ain't down with Free Palestine, put it that way. Talk about actor, yeah. So you got him there, you got Tatman there shouting and hollering like he usually does, so that the Daily Mail can take photos of him and make us look like a bunch of thugs, yeah. And then you got the camo guy there, and you'll see so many people like laughing, smiling amongst this crowd. Look at this guy here. Oh, please don't get me. I've got my hands up and everything. Pathetic. What a staged event. I really hope more and more people realise what you guys are doing. You're just staging events to make people scared of the police, which is to bring around the defund the police agenda. You can see Grey Bleeder there, top left, in his purple t-shirt, burgundy, yeah, next to the guy in blue coat. You can see Subject Access there filming another staged event. Daz Kelly there again. Look, he's literally gonna soon. He literally gets on the floor so that he can film the guy. He's that dedicated to filming the fake event that he literally lies on the floor to film it. You sad man. And there we have Tatman and the guy who chased the BBC reporter. How funny, isn't it? How funny. Already had suspicions that the guy was an actor, and now we find him stood right next to one of the biggest actors of all, Tatman. Now, if you don't know about Tatman, we'll fill you in with some details about that, but let's carry on watching this footage. Now look at this black guy with the Man City blue hoodie hat on with the hoodie. Doesn't look that bothered. Yeah. Oh, look, I'm just going to walk towards the police and allow them to push me. It's so funny. And look how they link arms, bless them, yeah. All the fake actors linking arms together, so sweet. So that guy with the shopping bag is called Martin from Monero, and he gets interviewed by Resistance GB because they tried to make out like he's just one of us. No, you're not one of us. You're a fake. You're a crisis actor. Just look at you with your flag, with your mask, and your bloody shopping bag. Yeah, who takes a shopping bag with pears all over it to a protest? Oh, I know. Someone who's there to do a staged event like you. And then you have this ridiculous thing where you have these people on the other side of that police line going, like they're really upset about what's going on. It's just so staged. It's pathetic. And then you got people laughing in the crowd as well. So staged. And how funny, like I said, that we were able to find Tatman and the guy who chased the BBC reporter there. Yeah? What a pairing. What a pairing. And there's other actors in this part as well, but I'm going to make separate videos about that as well. So let's just rewind it. Get to the footage where we can see Tatman and this guy stood next to each other. There we go. Look, that is just perfect, isn't it? Staged event 101. Alright? So, there we have two of the biggest crisis actors you could ever meet, Tatman and Camo Guy, yeah. They're both literally stood next to each other in another staged event, okay? So, yet again, you've been exposed. And Tatman, yeah, we'll come to Tatman. So, here's this guy yet again. And look who's there to the left of him, guys. It's Resistance GB, the conservative politician kicked out for being racist who mocks the Prophet Muhammad. Now he is there on the left, and this guy in camo is on the right. Now, how hilarious that when he was chasing the BBC reporter, who filmed the whole event, guys? Who filmed this guy here chase the BBC reporter, guys? Any ideas? Okay, there you go. It was him. It was him. He filmed it. So how funny that I found them at another event, literally a meter or so apart from each other. So, you know, if I said this to you months ago, there's two people here. One of them's going to chase a BBC reporter. Boris Johnson's going to talk about it, and the other one's going to film it. You'd say, yeah, all right, mate. Well, it's true. Okay? So there's another fact. More proof. Yeah? So, gin and tonic man. Camo guy. Yeah? Very scary man with his tattoos over his hands and his like satanic sort of memorabilia. And there's Tapman, who we saw him stood next to. And look, here he is with his best buddy, Piers Corbyn. Yeah. So it's not just random people in a protest, guys. It's people who are connected to Piers Corbyn, who is the brother of Jeremy Corbyn, who could have been the Prime Minister of England. So out of all the people that Piers Corbyn chose to be his right-hand man, he chose this gentleman here, who is the poster boy for the anti-lockdown movement. So as you can see here in the Daily Mail, he got photographed, and basically what they were doing is saying that we are like this man. The anti-lockdown movement is represented by this man here, snarling, being aggressive, inciting violence. That's what they wanted. And as you can see in this image, two other people that I've exposed there as well. Here he is yet again, Tapman. Like I said, re-emphasise, right-hand man of Piers Corbyn. See him there? See him there? That is Piers Corbyn's best man. His go-to guy, yeah? Can you believe this, guys? Yet again, poster boy of the anti-lockdown movement to make us look like animals, thugs, hooligans. Simple as that. Yeah? How many more times do you want to see these two together before you realise that it's done intentionally? They bring him to the event intentionally because they wish to discredit the whole movement. The whole movement discredited by these two shills, yeah? And also in this image, two other shills. Biased Amy, Tommy Robinson fan, and Jeff Wyatt, Tommy Robinson fan. So literally Piers Corbyn is sharing the stage with Tommy Robinson fans. So he's basically saying that he's fine with the far right. So Piers Corbyn, whose brother is left-wing Labour, is fine sharing the stage with far-right fanboys of Tommy Robinson. Again, can you get that in your head? It doesn't make sense, does it? Because this is all a joke. I mean, just look. Tapman and Piers Corbyn, the poster boys of the anti-lockdown movement. And then you add these two together and you just got the perfect combination of people that you can hire for the day to come to these protests, film these fake events, get pictured by the Daily Mail and Sky News, have normal people say, oh, look at those anti-lockdown movement people, look at them, they're all thugs, look at them, look at the state of them. That's what they want to do, all right? So yet more proof that the guy who chased the BBC report is an actor. He's connected to other actors like Tapman, and Tapman is connected to Piers Corbyn, who's connected to people who are far-right Tommy Robinson fans. Really, Piers Corbyn, Tapman, this guy, you're done out here. You shouldn't be able to have any kind of exposure whatsoever. I've exposed you to the extent where you're non-persona grata, where no one trusts you, no one believes you. We all see what you're doing. It's just fakes, charlatans, frauds, shills, actors. End of story. Okay? So where there's darkness, we shine our light the brightest. Take care of yourselves and of others. Peace for now, everyone.